Let me reveal a secret to you guys. Everything that's happening was written in the Hebrew scriptures, in the Old Testament part of the Bible, in the books that were not added to the Bible, that were written in ancient Hebrew. And what's about to happen is also in the Hebrew scriptures, the prophecies of what's going to happen. But nobody has been able to understand what's written in the Hebrew scriptures and how it correlates with what's happening today. It talks about knowledge spreading throughout the world in the end times. It talks about a race of people that were going to oppress God's chosen people and destroy God's chosen people until there was only a remnant left, and how this remnant started growing and growing faster than those people who were oppressing them, and how God's chosen people were told that they were inferior, and how God's chosen people open their eyes in the end times and figure out who they are. And that's what the elite, the people in power, the criminals in power are scared for you guys to find out. Because the people in power, they act like God. They even try going to heaven past the firmament, and they figure out they couldn't, because we're enclosed. All of that, it's in the Hebrew scriptures, what you guys call the Bible, but not all of the Bible is God's word. Only the Hebrew scriptures and the other books that were left out of the Bible. Everything is in there. It talks about a race of people that are God's enemies and are the enemies of God's chosen people, and how they were going to oppress God's chosen people. Everything that's happening is in the Hebrew scriptures, but all of the Bibles were not translated correctly, and they were translated wrong on purpose so we wouldn't understand. But the time has come. People are opening their eyes. They're figuring out all the lies that we were told. Lies, then when we think about it, we laugh at how gullible we were, like believing that a European, just because he's European, discovered a land where there were Native Americans, but since they saw them as inferior, they said that this European discovered America, even though there was already humans here. That tells you all you need to know about what they thought about the people living here in America. You want to know more? Follow me. I have a lot of secrets that nobody else knows. I know what's going on. I know why things are happening. I know how to fix things.